It's the #1 champion sound. Yeah, Estelle, we about to get down. Who the hottest in the world right now? Just touched down in London town. Bet they give me a pound. Tell them put the money in my hand right now. Got a promoter, we need more seats. We just sold out all the floor seats.
What's happening? It's your girl Estelle, and you are watching Pop Culture Frenzy.
You're tuning into popculturefrenzy.com. I'm your host, Deanne Simone, and I'm here with this British beauty, Estelle.
How are you? How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for joining us today. So we can just jump right in here. I know you're coming up on your 4th album, so you're definitely no stranger to the American, the U.S. music scene. What would you say have been some of the biggest differences that you've noticed between the American industry of music as opposed to the British music scene?
You know what, when I first came here and I was mentioning to one of my friends the other day, it was so interesting to me that you guys had such a great scene. You know, you had your own industries and everything was super, super on. You know, and it's kind of a bittersweet thing to see that it's kind of looking a little bit closer to the UK scene. How when I left, but at the same time, it's still good to see that you guys have your underground scene and the real core still going. Every couple of times it's still being celebrated and grown.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity to every type of artist, not just
not just anything.
Yeah,
not just like one particular lane and that's it. What I do love about being over here though is the opportunity. The fact that you can come from absolutely nothing to have the biggest and the best and the dopest.
The American dream?
Absolutely. It really is. It exists.
All right. So, there's a ton of new artists out, like you were just saying, as well as a lot of seasoned artists, you being one of them. Everybody's putting out really a lot of good music.
Yeah.
Who are some of the artists that you would love to work with?
Oh, that's hard. There's so many. That's really hard. I mean, I'll start with Chicago. I'm a big fan of the youngest coming out here. I do love Scandal.
Oh yeah.
And I think one of the girls that's coming up, I think is great. I love Kate.
Yeah, she's fun.
She's fun. She gives me high. But also Tate. Okay, she's great too. There's a good crop of young ones coming up. I think are awesome. As far as like just artists, legendary. I mean, it's the dream to work with. I'd be on some when on some Gladys Knight Page, when I finally get there, I'll be like, come on, give me the record, But she's one of the ones I think is just and Jill Scott.
Oh yeah.
Jill Scott.
So Mary J, Jill Scott, you guys need to get on the record with us.
We'll figure it out.
Right, you guys need to put something like that together. Yeah. So you just dropped a new single.
Yeah, Make Her
Say, Beat It Up. Right? Okay. So I saw the video.
It was like, what?
I was like, beat it up. Okay.
Right. It's called good sex.
Right. No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So I know you've been getting a lot of, not backlash, I don't want to use that word, but you've had a lot of opinions kind of coming at you for the video.
But not as many as I thought I'd get. Which is good.
I saw something you had posted about, at the end of the video actually, it's like that little comment that says, your choices.
Yeah, everyone was completely natural. No airbrushing. I think if anything, I was a crude on set. Yeah. I was like, no, okay.
Yeah, you have to.
We're gonna keep the cameras up. No down shots.
Yeah, your part was like the PG-13.
My part was because they were getting it. I was like, all right, look.
So those were real couples?
No, they weren't. Well, they weren't real couples. Some of them knew each other before, and some of them were just fresh meeting on the set that day. We wanted to simulate real sex. The show that came on in the early zeros. Wanted to simulate that because I wanted people to get the feeling. As soon as I put the record out, everyone ran towards me. Oh, you got the Grace Jones down,
yeah.
This is what you talking about. It's gonna be bad out because I was like, no, I'm talking about real people just being cool and having a 9 to 5 and making good sex.
You know what? I mean, that's the whole world, though. Right. That's the world we live in. I love when artists touch on things that are real to everyone is relatable.
And not everyone looks like super done up or super, I don't. Not every day. Just no, but not everyone looks super done up, all the time. So you have to, I just want a level of realisticness to music, or a level of realisticness to what we're teaching. When I look back at the stuff that I grew up on, but I mean, when I look at it, even if it was quite sexual, it was for a woman. Yeah, they had a little bit of gut with that.
Yeah, that was
you gotta be like
your beauty.
This good enough, to even get in a video.
Yeah,
it's like
everything.
These girls are here killing themselves.
No, it's sad. No, it's good that someone will actually bring that to the forefront because there's like rappers, oh you guys idolize this one female, but it takes women to stand up and say
We don't all look like
we
that.
don't
I
look
have
like
no
that.
hips.
Me either.
I have no ounce of hips. I have to really get it together to make it look like I have hips.
Get the waist tight, the
Right.
bottom going. Yeah.
Listen, don't tell me I ain't sexy.
So that brings me to my next question then. So you're no makeup, no filter.
Yeah.
You're doing that with She.
We did it with
She-knows.com.
It's based off of seeing like when we had the reaction of the videos out. It was like, oh my goodness, everyone, as soon as they had the song, they went to go ahead and put these pictures up, and it was too much.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, how about we do some pictures of women who, like I said, who are regular girls, they come from work and they don't have all this makeup on, and man, I still feel like they can say, I feel beautiful. Like, well, whatever, just be cool being yourself.
Be comfortable in your own skin. That's definitely what it's all about. Now, what's your version of no makeup? Is it no makeup?
It was no makeup. It was real to feel.
I'm like the fake no makeup, like tinted moisturizer.
I stood in front of the light, like, okay, look. The lights don't be on filter. There's no filter. The lights don't be on
Just the bright lights. Yeah, that's it. At least the light question was. You still have to answer this. 2 beauty products. You can't live without.
Oh, Jesus, it's hard. All right, so beauty products.
Right,
I'm
so
gonna go ahead and pick
makeup. You can just brighten it.
a good bristle brush. A good hard bristle brush will get you right whatever you're doing with your hair. Whatever it is, I'm for it. I'm here for it. Go to the hood salon.
Yeah, no.
The hood, get you a good bristle brush. And the other thing I live for is a good moisturizer. Yeah, in talking about no makeup, I am here the moisturizer queen.
Yes.
Because I fly
Important.
above. Yeah, it's so important. Wash your face, get bar soap or Cetaphil, whatever it is, and just get a really spend money on a good moisturizer. The face washes are cool. Spend money on a good moisturizer because at the end of the day, that keeps your skin like it leaves your skin and doesn't let
Exactly.
stuff wear it at night.
Yeah,
Really
definitely.
good.
That's my go-to is good moisturizer. So the album's coming out. Tell us a little bit about the album, what we can expect to hear on it.
All right, so look. No, the album, we split it into 4 parts, 4 themes. Courage, bullshit, passion, and true romance, which is the name of the album. So what we wanted to do was kind of give people a touch point, a visual, and a theme touch point to understanding what we were going for with this album. You come from a record like Thank You, which is one of my last records, to the next album, and I couldn't do anything that was kind of just nice, let's go
I just step your game up.
Right, I have to be real, I didn't want to do nice. Nothing's nice. I'm not married yet. I'm not living in matrimony. I don't have a white dress. Might don't ever get married.
But it's sex that we're going to talk about. That's what people want to know about these days. That's not everyone, where everyone is in life. Right, exactly.
We spend a lot more time in this.
Exactly. So what else can we expect from you coming up?
Oh man, the album comes in September. I started a scarf line called Soiree. So, your bad hair days where you're just trying to be different days. Here you go. And they're great gifts too. Go to soiree.me and pick one up.
Pick one up.
What else is happening? We have, I'm the voice of a cartoon character on this Cartoon Network called
Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
I think I saw that.
Yeah.
Stephen S. Yes.
Steven,
Yes.
So my cartoon character is called Garnet. It's funny because the lady actually drew my cartoon character based on the Freak.
Oh, from the video?
From the video.
Okay.
So I was like, oh,
That's a fierce one.
awesome. Yeah.
So how is that kind of doing like voiceover? Is it fun? I would think it'd be a lot more fun.
It's fun. We do walk out often with like 2 hours of voiceover with no voice. And then you like, I'm not doing everything. You're like, so how do I do it? And you're really doing it. But it's opened my eyes to a whole other range of just vocally, especially how I'm
It's interesting. Thank you so much for joining me today. You guys make sure you download the single on iTunes.
Make us say out now on iTunes. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Estelle Darling, and for both, and on Facebook, just /Estelle.
Okay, guys, and thanks for tuning in. I'm your host, Deanne Simone. This is PopCultureFrenzy.com. Bye.
Cause all my clothes designer, dress smart like a London bloke. Before he speak, his suit be spoke. And you thought he was cute before. Look at this peacoat, tell me he's broke. And I know you ain't into all that. I heard your lyrics, I feel your spirit, but I still talk that cat ass fast, cause a lot of wags wanna hear it. And I'm feeling like Mike at his baddest, like the Pips at the Gladys. And I know they love it, so they hit with all that rubbish. Would you be my love? Could you be mine? Would you be my love?